Now, you've probably heard of 3 men in a boat. How about 2 men in a bathtub? They are Mark Brockway and Jack Burrows from Bedfordshire. And later this month, they will be rowing across Scotland, you've guessed it, in an old bath. It won't be quick, they can only do 1 mile an hour, but they do hope to raise money for the MS Therapy Centre in Bedford, where Mark's dad was treated before he died. Nicola Hazler has been to meet them.
While Britain's rowers were pushing themselves to extraordinary lengths in Rio's Lagoa Stadium, over 5,000 miles away, this British pair were preparing to set their own world record, becoming the first crew to row across a country in a bathtub.
We wanted to keep it as much like a bath as we could, so it is pretty standard apart from the buoyancy, which is just some irrigation pipes, and literally that's pretty much it. Apart from we've got an attachment at the bottom for some wheels.
The pair are both 6'2" and are kneeling in a 5-foot bath.
1, 2. Did a 3 or 4 hour trip the other day, and that was pretty testing. Yeah, we're still friends by the end of it.
Well, as you can see, Mark and Jack are not even travelling at a walking pace, and they've got to keep this up for 10 hours a day in cramped conditions against the wind and the midges in Scotland.
They'll be travelling from Fort William to Inverness, 77 miles, and at 1 mile an hour, it's going to take 9 days. And the reason behind it is this place. Mark's dad died from MS in May. The therapy centre that treated him relies entirely on charitable donations.
He was a real bubbly, vibrant, loving man that just lived to make other people happy. So to have the knowledge that this centre gives to other people and helps improve other people's lives would have meant a massive amount to him. He was aware that we were doing this challenge. He thought it was absolutely insane, thought it was crazy, but he was so supportive and so happy that we were doing it.
MS has no cure and there is barely any treatment available on the NHS. But at a cost of £400,000 a year, this MS Therapy Centre can greatly improve a patient's quality of life.
In lots of ways it's my lifeline, because some days you feel good, some days you feel awful with this disease. And when you come in here, everybody just treats you as if you're normal. You know, these are young men that could be going out doing all sorts of other things. And what are they doing? They're raising money for people like me who they don't even know. You know, there are 1,000 people who come here, and I think they're absolute heroes.
While there may not be the reward of a gold medal on the horizon, for the people they're raising money for, Mark and Jack are already champions.